We've all heard it. It's not what you said, but how you said it. What I didn't expect is that my tone would unintentionally blindside a team member in a termination conversation. I'd had several tough conversations with a team member about their unacceptable performance. I had clarified where they had missed the mark, why it was undesired, the impact of their missing expectations, and I had had several of these conversations with the individual consistently over a period of time. I reviewed the notes and summaries of our previous conversations and believed that I had given ample time, accommodations, and opportunities to improve. But I wasn't seeing any improvement, and it was impacting the other team members significantly. I took a deep breath and began the formality of my first termination conversation. The person was in shock. I was in shock that they were in shock. Had they not realized the many conversations beforehand were leading up to this? I looked back and I saw that I had documented the consequences and timelines leading up to this conversation. I thought I had been explicitly clear. Then the person said something to me I'll never forget. They said, "Amber, in all of these conversations, you had a pleasant, smiling presence that did not indicate the weight of our conversation. The light nature of the discussions did not indicate the seriousness. That is why I had no idea." I felt a rock in my stomach. I'm a natural, smiley person. I love my job and the people I work with, but I had unintentionally set the wrong tone in a serious conversation and as a result blindsided this person. So how can you set the tone in your feedback? Watch your facial expressions. This does not mean that you have to scowl and frown. It means match the tone of your face with the tone of the conversation. You might actually practice this in the mirror if you've not done this before. A common anxious tic for people in tough situations is to nervously laugh or smile. This can be misinterpreted and can actually cause many problems in your feedback effectiveness. Set the appropriate tone in your face. In addition, be mindful of your tone of voice. Again, if you've not done this before, you might actually practice saying the words out loud to hear and adjust your tone. Now, this can go both ways in seriousness. If something is a casual heads-up conversation that is more light in nature, show a lighter tone. You don't want to ignite fear in a light conversation by overextending and making every feedback conversation seem like a serious termination discussion. Assess the situation and set the desired tone in your voice. You can audibly clarify the tone. This might sound like this. "I know that this is a new project for you, and I'd like to give you some feedback to help you navigate this new landscape." Or, "We've had a couple of conversations about skipping the final checklist beforehand, and I'm getting concerned about this as a pattern of behavior." In addition to your tone in your face and in your voice, you can audibly clarify the tone of the meeting. So, here's what I want you to do. Assess the weight of the conversation. What is the tone you want to portray in this discussion? How can you appropriately set that tone in your face, voice, and words? Thank you for joining this episode. For more information about our performance feedback learning and other talent development learning, follow me, Amber Vandenberg, and my company, the Pathways Group.